I don't know. Maybe you've got spam, malware all over your computer. Yep. Maybe you went to the Pirate Bay one too many times. B1A1. Solve this. I want black, please. 7 minus 2x less than 30. 7 minus 2x less than 6. 7 minus 6 less than 2x. 1 less than 2x. X greater than a half. That's it? Is that right, Tekken? Or KJ? Number 2. X squared minus x greater than 0. X times x minus 1 greater than 0. Quick graph. 2 solutions. 0, 1. U-shape. Positive. Want the piece to the left, piece to the right. So x less than or equal to 0 or x greater than or equal to 1. Correct? B. 1. Geometric. A equals 4096 or equals 3072 over 4096. 3/4. First one, calculate S8. A, 1 minus or n over 1 minus or. Hit it on the calculator. 4096. I'll just double check the answer here. 1 minus. You got 40. Yeah, as a fraction, 58975 over 4. Or 14743.75. Technically, to 3 significant figures, it should be 14700. When will the first term fall below 10? So they want you to solve. When will un be less than 10? So they want to know when will a or n minus 1 be less than 10. So 4096 3/4 n minus 1 less than 10. 3/4 n minus 1 less than 10 over 4096. What should I do to get the n down? Should put a log on both sides, shouldn't I?
Yes.
So I get n minus 1 log 3/4 should be less than log 10 over 4096. N minus 1 should be greater than log 10 over 4096.
Why is it greater?
Yeah, tell me why, KJ.
You didn't change sign.
I did. Type in log of 3/4 on your calculator. What's log of 3/4?
Minus.
Yep. So n minus 1 must be bigger than 20.9. Yeah, so n must be bigger than 21.9. So n must begin at 22, 23, 24, etc. N is a natural number that needs to be bigger than 21.9. The first time that happens is at 22. The answer is 22. What's the answer there, KJ? 20. Seconds, great. Next, why does this series converge? This series converges because it is GP with R equal to 3/4, which is in the interval 0 to 1. So it converges when the R is between 0 and 1, absolutely. C. Technically C is not on the syllabus anymore, but I don't think the person writing the exam knows that, so he will write it into your exam likely.
Did you put in on it?
No, the one before that, the expansion.
You did it in...
No, I know we did it, because I did it believing that the person who wrote the syllabus and the exam didn't realise that they removed it from the syllabus. Maybe, I think they did it accidentally. They removed it from the syllabus, but they meant to keep it in the syllabus because it's in their practice exam. So this is why. Anyways, what they tell you is that the coefficient is 52.5. And this is the coefficient of x6. So the coefficient of x6 would be tan c, there's a 2, and there's a k, and there's an x6. So the k must have the 6, the 2 must have 4, and this can be 2 or 4, or this can be 4 or 6. That must equal 52.5. So 52.5 divided by 10 C4 divided by 16. So I get K6 equals 1/64. So that means K is equal to 1/2. Is that right? KJ?
Yes.
Is 1/2? Could it be minus 1/2, I wonder? It might actually be minus 1/2. Hang on, let me just check something here, Tekken, sorry. I think it could be plus minus 1/2. Does our answer have a plus and a minus in it? And I should take away 1 mark from their answer. The answer here should be plus or minus 1/2.
Why?
Oh, because there's, if you look at it like this, KJ, if you have K6 equal to 1/64, you watching? You can square root both sides, so you get then K cubed equals square root 1/64. Well, no, sorry. This would be the 6th root of 64. Now you know that whenever you have square roots, you have a plus minus possibility. So, for example, if I said x squared equals 64, what does x equal? Plus or minus 8. In fact, the rule is whenever you have even roots, you have a plus or a minus. So, for example, if I had the 4th root of 64, or not 64, maybe the 4th root of 16, x would equal plus or minus 2. Anyways, there should be 2 answers here. Yeah. Are you sure there's only one answer, KJ?
Yes.
One sec. Interesting. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Oh. Let me just. Okay, D. Can I go down? Oh, sorry, you had a question, Tekken. What was it?
I think I felt 52 and a half is correct.
52 and a half, yeah?
I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand?
I think 42 multiplied half.
Yep. A lot of people do think that. This is why I never write my numbers like this. I think it's terrible to use mixed numbers, 1.5. You don't know if I mean 1.5 or if I mean 0.5.
Yeah. 0.5 half.
1 multiplied by half. You know? So I agree with you, Tekken. It's not good to write it like this. This is why I never do that.
Minus 12.
I'm afraid so. But it's not your fault. If that makes you feel better. It doesn't, does it? This is the thing about knowing who writes the exam. There are 3 people who write the exam, and the person, hey listen KJ, this is why you go to revision. There are 3 people who write the exam, and the person who writes this exam, I know he sometimes uses mixed numbers. So if you ever see in one of his exams, which I believe he will write your exam next in 2 weeks, if you ever see in his question something like this, he means 3 plus a quarter.
Plus.
Yeah, 3 1/4, not multiplied. It's called a mixed number. I don't like it. The last time I used that was in elementary school. Right. D. The remainder is 43. Yeah, so what's the A? Blah. You just have to say P2 equals 43. This is called the remainder theorem. Remember this? So you have 8a squared minus 2 squared is 4 minus 8a minus 4 minus 1 equals 43. 8a squared minus 8a minus 5 minus 48 equals 0. Divide by 8. A squared minus a, what's it, 6, isn't it? Is that right? X, a minus 3, a plus 2. I get 2 answers. Are the answers minus 2 or 3? 5 marks? Get out of town. That's 5 marks? What the heck? That doesn't make any sense. How could that be 5 marks? I just have to solve a quadratic. Outrageous. Outrageous if you ask me. Here we go. I just want to circle that this answer is wrong, I believe. And what else did they say? I want to have an examination of this and an examination of this one. So that's my other circle. The coefficient one. Yeah. Okay. Right, so what does the rest of the exam look like? B2, piece of cake. B3, piece of cake. Oh, but I don't know, B3 looks very long. Of course, compared to B1. So if I was you, these are the questions I would have picked. B1, for sure. B2, yeah, I think so. B3, nah, maybe not.
I think it's personal.
No, so what do you think B4, 5 and 6? I like the looks of 5. 6 looks okay. 4 looks okay.
I think it would be 4. Yeah, I did.
And how was it?
No, it was very fast. That's what I thought. Okay, I did 5. 5 was easy. So it was basically vectors.
Yeah, 5 is easy. It's just, it looks like a simple vectors question too.
6. Up to, yeah, finish.
When's the next time I'll see you?
This after 3 o'clock.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Single or double?
Double.